afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this afternoon session. So I'm joined this afternoon by Mark Whyte, and Mark is CEO and founder of Your Towns. So the Your Town Get Together brings local communities together and empowers them to make a positive impact on their towns, or for their towns, I should say. So Your Towns will be coming to quite a few of our towns in East Northamptonshire soon. So I think it's great to have you here, Mark, to talk about what Your Towns is all about. So I'm going to hand over to you, Mark, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm here.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Unless I just hand over and I was be completely silent for the next 20
And I think,
minutes, that wouldn't go down very well, would it?
No. Is it worth mentioning that obviously you've already participated in one of our towns, haven't you? Was it a couple of years ago now in Readjusting?
Yeah, I think, yeah, the kind of the back and forth and the meetings and the meeting up, making things happen was around about 2 years ago. I think the actual event was about 18 months ago. So yeah, 2019 was
wow.
Was
time
it?
moves on quickly, doesn't it?
Time flies. Yeah, lots happened since then as well, eh?
Well, absolutely. And I think it's quite relevant, actually, given, health and well-being is quite high up on everybody's agenda. And, my husband actually participated in the run that we did in Readjusting, and he really enjoyed it. So, and I live in Thrapston. Louise, I think Louise is in Rawns, but I think, that linking to the local landscape, more people are walking and cycling. And I think now this is a great opportunity, I think, to introduce Your Towns and to give an overview of what our plans are for the next few months.
Yeah, no problem. Sounds like a plan. So, yeah, you just alluded to it really there. Like, it's very relevant, But for us at Your Town, since we kind of got introduced to the world back in 2014, it's always been relevant, and it has been for a lot of people. But I'd imagine, I wouldn't be too far away from the truth, which suggests that the last year or so has definitely heightened the conversation, around how we communicate and how we kind of how we can kind of just connect with each other and where we live and what's important and maybe what's not so important. So there's been a big opportunity this last year in amongst the circumstances and, whatever that is individual to us, of kind of how we think and how we feel about each other and our surroundings, and Your Town is absolutely a platform that encourages that type of conversation and that behavior. And as you've alluded to, there's a couple of opportunities under the Your Town umbrella, which invites towns and the wider communities around them towns to get involved really and contribute and to take part and things like that. So as you've mentioned, we kicked off a relationship with Rushden and Higham back in 2019, later 2018 potentially, and like we had a really successful first gathering.
How many did we have in the end? I can't remember. There were quite a few runners, weren't there? I seem to remember I was very naughty that day because I was supposed to run, and I think I had a friend who really wanted to do it, so I kind of gave my ticket away and just watched and just took it and had a coffee. Which
la 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 la.
I know. I should have participated because everybody was so excited when they came back. The buzz, that kind of community spirit.
Oh, it was incredible. Yeah, it was
really good.
It was one of them where I always hoped it would, turn out the way it did. And in between my ears, that's how I imagined it. I knew what we'd done in my hometown of Hoddesdon over in Hertfordshire, so the evidence and the experiences that I've had, in the years prior, was that it could absolutely, big part of what you're.
Oh, I've lost you a little bit, Mark.
So, there's only so far my passion can go, and to kind of. It definitely needed that hyper local feel to it, gravitate toward.
Oh, we've lost you a little bit, Mark.
And things like that was full. We had a blue sky. And,
No, we just lost you for a few minutes. So no, that's all right. Carry on.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, dramas. 2021 dramas.
There's always something.
Online freezing.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah. So I don't quite know where you lost me, obviously, but very successful. First gathering in Ruston, there was 100 runners, which everyone felt like we capped it at 100, so it sold out really, really quickly. We had some amazing people get involved and support it, not just running it but volunteering. We support and showcase local projects, and it started in a really iconic setting, the old railway station, which was pretty unique. And running buddies, local running community kind of jumped on board and really give up their time to kind of make it happen. And collectively it was a positive experience. We had another run penciled in that was already kind of alive and kicking, but a week before run day, what happened, so we had to postpone it, etc. So it was a bit of a loss of momentum, for want of a better word. But as you've also alluded to this today, we are back, bigger and better, literally, because there's more towns getting involved, which is incredible, and amazing forward thinking and willingness from East Northants and other partners to this, to bring it to life, really. Once the world opens up and we can all gather, there's something here that we're going to put in place, to really kind of kick on, grow and nurture.
Fantastic. So remind me, because we're all working as a team on lots of different projects, which towns will be participating, and where are you in terms of the planning? I'm just thinking as well, because we're pre-recording this might be quite useful to any businesses who might be out there, communities, and I'd like to think that there's a role for everybody in that community, really. But if you could give us an overview of the towns that are participating and what the kind of next steps are, it'd be really useful for me as well.
No worries.
I'm sure I probably won't be running on the day, but depending on what the activity is. But obviously, we're very kind of a proactive team, so I'm sure I'll be volunteering or doing something on the day.
I'm sure we'll fit you in somewhere, or they will. I'm sure you'll come in useful.
Yeah.
So I mean, we've got Frapston, which is great, back at Higham, and Ruston. Back at Ruston, which is great. Is it? Excuse me, pronunciation. Is it Aldle?
Aldle.
Yeah, there we go.
You know what? That's quite relevant, because I don't know if you saw, but if you watched Countryfile on Sunday, but then obviously they featured my patch, which is the Nen Valley. But there was a big debate about whether it was the Nen or the Neen. But I'm conscious there's so many different pronunciations. It's really quite fun to have those debates. But Oundle, yes, but I said Oundle when I first came here, because I'm from North Wales, so.
Well, feel free to edit that out, just in case I'll cause offence, but I should be okay.
No.
I'll be forgiven. Then we've got, is it Rouds?
Rawns, Louise. Louise is from Rawns. Louise. It's definitely Rawns, but I've said that as well. I used to say runs when I first moved here, so yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah.
Oh, you lost me again.
I've lost you a bit. Yeah, go on. You there, Mark? Anna Maria, are you there?
I'm still here, but it's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, you lost me again. You there?
Yeah, I lost you again. You still there? You there, Mark? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Well, the car crash afternoon continues. Are you there, Anna Maria? You there, Mark? I can see Mark's lovely face, but I think he's
I think he's frozen again. Yeah.
Oh, you there?
Yeah, we're there now. I can see you now.
Hello.
Are you there? Can you hear us?
Oh, hello.
You there?
I don't know whose internet this is. Hope it's not mine. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
I love technology when it works, but what we'll do as part of the pre-record, we'll just chop and change.
Hello.
Are you there?
Hello.
Are you there?
Intermittent, isn't it?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Hi, Mark. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. Oh, mate, you might need to edit this.
No, that's fine. We'll do lots of editing. It's absolutely fine. It is,
Yeah.
isn't it? Unfortunately, it's fine. So,
Yeah. Is it my internet or not?
I don't know. Mine's kind of okay.
Mine's okay, but it's a good thing
okay.
I was muted and it was off camera because I fell off the chair.
I don't think that's in the your spiel, is it? She's gone off again. Right, okay. So what we'll do is I'll just ask you a question and then you can talk about the towns. Maybe we'll skip so Mark, just thinking about the towns that are involved this year. I think we've got Oundle, we've got Raunds, we've got Readjusting. I'm really excited because we've got Thrapston and I live in Thrapston, which is absolutely amazing.
Perfect.
So really,
and Erlingborough?
Earthlingborough, yes.
Earthlingborough, yes.
Fantastic, yeah. So you're going to be busy then?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. So already, like, the conversations are underway, which is great. And we're just going to meet offline. Obviously, responsibly in the next few weeks. We hope to at least have had a town visit.
Yeah.
So I can get a sense of etc. and start to meet people. So looking forward to it.
Oh, fantastic. So are they all going to be runs, Mark? I mean, what would you, is the idea with your towns, the event can actually change. So it might not just be a run, it could be a walk, or it's really whatever the community would like to do. You there, Mark? You there? Can you hear me?
I can still hear you, Karen. But...
Mark, you there? Anna Maria? Anna Maria? Maria? Is she there? I think she's gone. I think we'll have to record this another time, won't we, Louise? It's not working.
It's not. Connection's not very good, is it?
I think it's Mark's connection, though, isn't it?
I think it is because mine hasn't actually gone off at the minute.
Anna Maria, it's not working. I think it's Mark's link.
Okay.
To phone him back, and I think maybe we'll do something tomorrow with him. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's. Sorry, I've just fallen off the chair. I've just had to let the oil man out. Oh, mate.
I'm just thinking with this signal, it probably won't improve for the rest of today. But I was thinking if we can retry tomorrow.
Yeah, and or we he goes somewhere else tomorrow to do it. Yeah.
Oh, he's here.
I'm here, mate. I'm going to try log. So I'll try logging. I don't know if it's my. I've been on the phone all day, so.
Sorry, I'm trying to ring you, Mark. That's me. That's fine.
I don't know whether logging in.
How do you want to do it? I'm just wondering. Do you want to do it tomorrow or something? I just wonder.
Yeah, this is stop starting it. Let me. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what you're going to do editing wise, but it's been a bit too.
we can do it. Try again tomorrow. There is a bit of an undertone of a sound as well. I can't make out if it's me or something, but it's a really strange one. But just thinking, if the signal's not great at the moment, would you have sort of like 20 minutes tomorrow at some point?
Yeah, I could do like 9:30. Can you do 9:30? Okay.
Yeah, 9:30 is fine. If we try again 9:30 tomorrow.
So if I just log in exactly the same way as I've done.
No, I'll send you another login for that.
Right, okay.
We'll just promote it again. But I just think with the stopping starting, it's going to be a bit of a tricky thing to kind of try and pull it together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. This is
It's going to be too much work for you, Karen, to try and get that one.
No, but things happen, don't they? It's nothing to worry about. But I think we'll do it again tomorrow. So we'll do promotion later on this afternoon. It'd be nice.
I don't mind trying again. I don't know. I don't think it is me because I've been on the phone all day. But you never know. But I could try doing it through my phone, my 4G. Maybe that might be better.
Yeah, do that then. We'll stick around.
Yeah. All right. Let me stick around.
What was you going to say, Karen?
He's
log off here.
on his phone.
Yeah. No, I thought you were going to say something.
No.
All right. I'll leave and come back in. Yeah.
Okay. No worries.
All right. Bye.
You're all right, Anna Marie. You look a bit stressed.
Oh God. I've driven to Oundle and I've picked up the free gifts. One of them I had to. One is like 8 foot long.
I thought you were going to wait for me.
I know, but I thought if I do that, we still need to do an Earthling Borough. But I thought if I do that, it's done. I think that would be too much work for you to try and do that.
No, that's fine. So when are Your Town's runs going to be then for Louise's benefit? When are there any dates in yet for the Your Town's events? No.
Higham. No, that's the question it would be nice to ask, because he's had the one-to-one with everybody, and now he needs to just go and visit everybody just to make sure that, but we haven't got a date in the diary. That's what he's trying to pin together.
Yeah.
So that's a question you can ask. Say, have you got, well, not unless, no, maybe not, because if he hasn't got any dates, then that's going to look a bit, he'll just say he's working on it, but that'll be fine. Yeah, he'll be working on it. He's you look lovely. You keep trying to readjust yourself.
Well, I've got another webinar at 3, which I need to look after.
Yeah.
So,
but he's had one-to-ones with everybody. It's just now, I know he's got dates in the diary to actually go and visit people and actually drill into what they need to actually do.
All right, okay. Let me just see. I'm going to admit Mark in.
Okay.
Oh my God, is that a running machine behind you? Please tell me that's not a fit.
No, that's called a ski erg.
Oh, okay. Is that?
It is fitness related.
Down or something?
No, you like woof.
Oh, I don't want to know. Yeah. I don't want to know. That's too. Anything.
Right. So I'm now in the place that I have all my video calls. I'm off my Wi-Fi just in case I was, it was me. So fingers crossed we might be okay.
Okay, fantastic. So shall we just go through? I think the first bit was okay for a little bit, wasn't it? So
yeah, I mean, obviously different background and stuff, but I think that's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's fine. So if I start, my phones are going off as well. Excuse me for a minute. I'm going to go somebody at some point. Why does everybody phone you in the
Mate, what are we like?
What is this? This is like the comedy show.
Yeah.
This is like Candy Camera, or you lot too young to know about Candy Camera?
I remember
that.
No, but it's sort of like, usually my postman comes at 4. Well, today the postman comes at the start of the webinar. I mean, you can't make it up. I'm just waiting for the ceiling to collapse. So here we go. Right. Let's try again, shall we?
We're nearly there.
So, Mark, do tell us. I know that the Your Town's events are coming to East Northamptonshire. So I know that Earthling Borough, Readjusting, Higham, Oundle, are they all? I think it's fair to say they're all taking part in East Northamptonshire, aren't they?
Yeah, we've got a fair few. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There might be 1 or 2 missing, but no, I think we're largely there. So it's a good crowd anyway.
Fantastic. So I live in Thrapston, so I'd love to start kind of spreading the news about, Your Town is coming to Thrapston. What key messages would you like me to kind of shout out about? What will it look like? Is it a running event, a walking event? How would you like the community to get involved? Because I'm very proud. Louise and Anna Maria might have a different view, but living in Thrapston, there's a really, really good community spirit. So I can see lots of people coming together and wanting to get involved.
Good. Well, that's good to hear, and we absolutely want to tap into that. So yeah, listen, like I said, it's all inclusive. We've got an energy around Your Town, which kind of promotes just people coming together, no matter who you are, where you're from, what your circumstance. you know, and it is just an ideal opportunity to showcase and support local projects, initiative, causes, you know, get out, move, and yeah, just kind of take part, you know. And it's kind of, we've always, one of our little strap lines is it's more than a run. It is about supporting local, you know, and about kind of bringing the wider community together. Even if you don't run, there's opportunities to volunteer. You know, it's a good energy around town to kind of bring in retailers, small businesses, larger businesses into conversation. You know, I've always seen your town as a really relatable and tangible brand, you know, for want of a better word. So, yeah, like I said, the evidence suggests that that's what we've done and that's what we do. So, yeah, like you know, what the opportunity is for East Northants in particular, you know, is to be a spark, you know, and maybe yeah, well, definitely to be grown and nurtured, you know, on that hyper local level. And then these gatherings, whether there be a walk, a run, or a ride, you know, we're going to kick it off with a run, be a 5K run, I would guess. Just kick it off with that, and then yeah, you know, just let it build. You know, let people gravitate towards it, and then you know, there will be more, and it'll just be a platform for yeah, for the town really, just really promote itself.
Fantastic. So in terms of, if somebody wants to find out about the Your Towns, is there a specific website so they can see what you've done before?
Yes, that's all part of the next steps, really. So as you can imagine, you know, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, you know, logistically and kind of from a management point of view, just kind of getting the right people in the right places at the right times to kind of manage, you know, different elements to it. But as we've spoken about, you know, we're on our way. There's a hunger for this. There's a real willingness from the towns that we've mentioned to kind of, you know, take it on. And I'm kind of working really closely with each individual town as well as like a collective, you know, but individually, you know, we're kind of just having, you know, building that relationship, you know, setting the scene, putting that kind of framework around what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So for, you know, for the external community that want to kind of get involved and run with us, or you know, kind of get involved in different ways, volunteering, etc., that there will absolutely be a landing page, you know, via the website, which would be, you know, devoted to that town in particular. So it'd be kind of relatable in that sense. So points of interest, a bit of history about the town, and you know, all that it represents, for them to go and kind of log in and take part. So there'll be a small fee or contribution, as we call it, because 100% of all money raised from that individual town will go towards a local project, initiative, or cause. So there'll be various price points that kind of people can contribute to. And yeah, so each town will have their own presence on our website devoted to them, as I've mentioned. So it'll be really clear about how you can get involved. You know, well, I mean, we already know there's a bit of clarity on potential opening up the world. So hopefully, you know, at some point in 2021, there will be an opportunity to gather in town, go for a run, get the community together, and, you know, really hopefully look forward with a bit more optimism than we had in 2020.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So in terms of, if anybody really is inspired and wants to get involved, would you recommend that they just get in touch with the local town council and just, you know, I'm assuming those kind of roles, you know, if somebody wants to be a volunteer, that will be on the website? Because I can just imagine now going away and talking to some of the businesses downtown, obviously in a socially distanced manner, when I go and buy my essentials, you know, I could be saying to Bennett's in Thrapston, you know, Steve, your town's run is coming to Thrapston, and he'd be like, oh, you know, I'd love to get involved, you know, you know, how's it going to work? So I can see a lot of people getting quite excited about it very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've gone over some of our experiences already, but it really is like a great thing to be part of, you know. And like you said, if, you know, running isn't for everybody, you know, we know that. I don't quite get it, but there you go.
I think I do a bit of a wiggle. I think I wiggle, or
your
is
town wiggle,
walk, whatever.
Absolutely. Crack on. Listen, as long as you're in town, taking part, you know, literally there's a role for everybody. So you could be our chief wiggler. How's that? Is that a deal?
No, sounds good to me.
But everyone needs to see someone wiggling en route, you know, halfway through the run.
But I think it'd be nice as well, because it's more of a family activity. And I think for me at the minute, I'm a tourism officer, as you know, but I think there's a lot of there's a lack of confidence now, because obviously we've got the roadmap and we've got a bit of an idea, but I can still see, you know, some smaller event organisers not having the confidence to put on, you know.
Absolutely.
So something like this might really inspire the community to want to do more, I think.
Yeah, and we do obviously really appreciate what has happened, and it does have its consequences. I mean, without stating the obvious of how it's impacted us kind of financially and connecting and well-being and all that kind of stuff that's gone on. It's very complex, but yeah, moving out of it isn't so straightforward. We do understand it's going to take time, and to build that trust, and like I said, for people to kind of get back into old routines or new routines or whatever the case may be. So yeah, that it is delicate, so we will approach it in that manner. So yeah, it's quite subtle in our, we've always been quite subtle in our approach anyway. There's no instant gratification really. Yes, the morning of is great and everyone walks away or feeling uplifted and feel like they've been part of something great, but it is that kind of before and after as well, like before, just kind of getting things in place so the messaging is quite clear about kind of who we are, what the intention is, how you can kind of get involved to kind of really take this on in ways in which we can't, because ultimately it's your town. And then afterwards, just making sure there's a consistency there, and this could be kind of a spark for conversation or for the businesses to kind of get together and find out new ways of doing things, or making things happen, bringing about conversations and a bit of action and contributing towards the town as a whole really. So in between these get-togethers, where hopefully there's one or two a year, in between that, there is that energy that is kind of carried forward, and just that kind of proactive nature of adapting to whatever life throws at us really.
Oh, fantastic. So in a nutshell, then, your towns is coming to the towns of East Northamptonshire. So really, really exciting. I don't know if you're aware, I don't know if Anna Maria has mentioned, but we're also looking at developing new apps for the towns as well. And Louise, she's listening in at the moment. It's just really exciting, isn't it, Louise? Because there's lots of things that we're doing to support our towns and our communities. So, but one of the things we'll be doing is promoting, obviously, that event on the app really moving forward. So I'd like to think that this is a really good time to kind of be positive, that it's just today, the sun's out this afternoon, there's a real buzz in the air, everybody wants to get out, but obviously we're mindful that obviously, we are still, staying at home and being sensible, etc. But, to be able to look forward to something, I think we all want something to be able to kind of, get into and enjoy. And I've bought a treadmill, actually. It's very naughty, but I've bought a treadmill in the house. I have to say I haven't used it. And I think it's fair to say, we've all put on a bit of weight. I mean, I'm doing my essential once a day out, but I'm walking the dogs. But I think sometimes it's not enough. And I think a lot of us, we're all working from home. The daylight hours haven't been great. We're lacking in vitamin D. So I think, that... Not that there's going to be a crisis, but I think, we all need that support really, and getting out more, connecting more with our landscape, looking after ourselves really, don't we?
Yeah, and that's why it's great. And, I've always had this sense, even with coming up and working with, the amazing Julie down at Hyam, that there is that, from what I've seen, and, I know that probably wider afield it isn't always the case, because there are challenges with, certain individuals or whatever the case may be, organisations. But on the whole, there is that real proactive approach from you guys about making things happen and, creating these opportunities and spaces as we do to, like you mentioned, just invite people outside. And what people do with that information is up to them. But as long as you're playing your part, which it sounds like you do more often than not, with the enterprise scheme, etc. Then that's why we get on well. And because I'm definitely that way inclined as well. So the world needs doers, and you I think you're a doer. So and a wiggler, a wiggler and a doer.
I am a wiggler, but we are a fantastic team. But I think it's fair to say we're looking forward to seeing your towns coming to our towns in East Northamptonshire. Remind us again of the website so that people can just have a look and see what you're all about, Mark.
Yeah, we're just kind of generically about some of the things that we've got up to in the past, and some of the live things that we're doing these days is yourtown.community. So we do stuff in primary schools. We've got these online resources and worksheets and lesson plans all centered around fitness, wellbeing and community as well. And then we obviously do our gatherings and other bits. So it's all on there.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time. I think it's great just to give a quick overview. And I think what we'd like to do is invite you back when we've got some more dates confirmed, maybe, a call to action to our community to get involved in certain roles, etc. So we'd really like to get you back in the next kind of month or so, because obviously progress will have been made by then. But I just wanted to thank you very much for your time today, and I'm really excited and looking forward to working with you more, Mark, as we move forward.